My room in the rehab, cause it's Tulip and Allegheny, right?
Tulip and Allegheny, yeah.
Yeah, Deacon Point. If you need a spot, listen real quick before I get to the next one. If you battling what I was battling, bro, y'all need help. Listen, all anonymous, on God, on God. I will not tell nobody, your mom, your sister, your cousin. If you need help, I'll keep it anonymous. I'll get you a bed, bro. I'll sponsor you.
No, real shit though. Just to reiterate, if you battling addiction, if you got something going on,
I'm here. I can help you. I got sources. I can help you.
Connections.
One day at a time, man. All I told myself, this is exactly what I told myself. I'll give you this advice. I'm not gonna take a prick today.
Good.
And one day turn into 2, 2 turn to 4, 4 turn to 6, and so forth. You know. So one day at a time.
I got a call from the plug at the Papi Store. He needs some bars. I'm like, Prophet, you know I don't sell candy. How bizarre. I pull up to the bodega like a player. You know you see it. Wait, Papi Store, Bazaar, Bodega? How convenient. Anyway, Pop like, it's old. Tell me what you need. Let me get some turkey bacon and $1 worth of cheese. That's cold for I need a gig. But he know what I said. Cause Papi used to putting cats on top of the bread. I don't even rap like that, but I always wanted to. And I'm aware this is only a cipher, don't mean to trouble you.
No need of holding grudges, but if it
Wasn't a competition, then it wouldn't be no judges. So I'm leaving with a W. Most of you leaving with nothing, but I got something for some of you. The summer league is over, they was better off subbing you. Suddenly these sucker MCs about to suffocate. If you ain't wanna suffer, then you shouldn't have let them summon you.
But as far as the addiction and stuff, like how's like, that's a big topic with the addiction. So I was real, like 2019, 2000. A lot of people don't know, man. Y'all see from the outside looking in, y'all think me taking these flights to Vegas, Cali, Texas, Florida, Puerto Rico. I can name some of these places that I went to, that when I was battling my addiction, that I went to just to trying to get off that shit, yo. That shit had a toll. That shit was on my back. Like, I used to wake up in the middle. I used to be scared to go to sleep, bro. I used to look at the fucking pill, be like, yo, this motherfucker got a hold in my life. This little ass pill. Whatever it was, pink, green, and blue. Y'all know them colors. At that time, I'm taking perks on the regular. I'm selling drugs. I'm selling coke. I'm running the streets. I'm glad I never got back to that lifestyle. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm glad that I went to jail. And I ain't say they scared me straight, but like I took the lessons behind it, like, and whatever corrections was, it got corrected. But
well, did you feel like that?
It took a while. It took a while though. I ain't gonna sit there. It took a while to get me where I'm at. I ain't gonna sit there and say I came home, I walked a straight arrow. But like at the end of the day, like I'm gonna get back to going to jail, being addicted, but I'm gonna get back to where I came home too. But going back to where he said about me being addicted, being incarcerated, and the withdrawal was brutal. Me, I didn't know much about the drug I was taking. I was very naive. I started taking it because my homies was like, yo, it's a sex enhancement, busting shorties down, knocking them, like hearing that. You know that term back then? That perk dick.
That perk dick.
That perk dick, you know what I mean? He back there, listen, there's times I had a fake nut. Cause I'm back there knocking that shit off to me. I'm like, damn, baby, you got 6. Like, I ain't got 1. Like, nah, baby, I got fake this shit. I mean, a little bit. Get the fuck out of here. Call your brother, but yo, text your brother, bro. Call me, get me the fuck out of here.
Oh shit, I gotta go, shorty. I'm sorry.
My brother got smacked. The craziest stories and shit. But anyway, like, that's how I started taking the drug. I was selling it. And then I also started taking it little by little, but I was selling more than I was taking at the time when I first started taking it. And then got incarcerated. I got locked up for coke and weed, drugs, perk and crack, whatever, this bunch of shit. And I was hooked. I didn't know what withdrawal. I didn't know the shit of withdrawal. You smoke weed, we was young, you ain't gotta go through that shit. So I'm in there, I'm like, damn, my stomach hurt. The fuck, I'm in the cell, man, yo, what the fuck? Next thing you know, I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm sorry, bro, like, it's TMI, but that shit was bad, bro. Like, that shit was bad.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It was real bad, and it was something that I never experienced a day in my life, and I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, you ain't know what you was going through.
Yeah, to one of my sons, like, you take Percocets? I was like, yeah, he said, yo, you going to do withdrawal. But that didn't even stop me, because at that time, I didn't know how deep that drug was. So when I came home, after a month, bailed out, I went right back. I bought a 62 and went back and started.
Yeah.
And I say that like the streets ain't it, bro. I could tell you a lot of ways real quick, cause I know I said 62 like it was proud and shit like that. Fuck that 62, bro, cause that shit wasted my fucking life. Cause like I mean, I had to do 3 years in jail and stuff like that. But I did 3 years in jail, came home, wasn't on them pills, clean as shit, ripped up from boot camp, little by little, one pill at a time. One pill turned into
slowly but surely getting back on that wave.
Yes, I was selling them, but this time I ain't had the lines that I had. I didn't want to sell coke because I felt like the coke game consumed me a lot when I was selling drugs. Like, bro, my phone wouldn't stop fucking ringing, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you making, bro. I make way more money now than I was selling coke. My phone shouldn't be ringing like that, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
So no, it's more. Well, I say that to say this because I make more money now than I was, and my phone was chirping back then. And I could. So I say that to say that you can make more money now doing it the right way than anybody selling drugs out here. You probably, like, I can show you my barbershop probably making more than any block on this fucking Philly. I'm sorry, in the month. But that being said, but like addiction, coming home, being back, one turning the pill. So I was working. Like I said, I was trying to find my way. I didn't know. I was doing different hustles. I was buying a car in an auction, crash, fixing myself in the basement because I couldn't afford a mechanic. To try to keep up with my addiction. Also sell the pills to keep up with my addiction. And I had a lifestyle, I had a family, so plus I had to hide it. How you looked at me if you didn't know I was getting high?
I didn't really know it was that deep, because we all know people that be popping perks.
I was functional as fuck.
I'm about to bang shorty out real quick. Get one of them, So I get all that, but I didn't know that you was like how many was you popping, you think, at this time?
So at the end, when I went into the program, at the end, I was at 1,000 a day. And that was the 30s. So I would take, like, let's say, like I posted a video not too long ago on social media. It was like, say,
so you need to
I'll buy 130s. It'll last 2 bottles of 30s will last me 1 week. That was like $7 grand. I was spending a stack of.
Just to get this right though, right? So you started popping it to get, you know what I mean, for the shorty, to knock the shorty off, right? And what, like, you didn't, how many were
crazy? I don't need that shit now. I mean, this shit like Hercules.
But look, I'm trying to get to how you got to the point where you taking 1,000
because I liked it.
milligrams a day.
Because like, when I took that shit.
No, I'm saying that like so prior to you getting booked, were you taking like 5 a day, maybe, you think?
Before I got booked, I wasn't on that type. I was a little here, a little there.
Okay.
So as I started to make more money,
yeah,
I started to get more. Started spending my tolerance starting to grow too.
So then you got booked. You went through that withdrawal.
I went through that withdrawal, some dumbass shit. I went through that shit twice, bro.
Oh shit! Came back home, pop. But it increasingly just got more and more because the more money you was making, the more you could afford. Is
exactly.
That what it is?
So when I went into the program, I had to be real with myself. But before I got into the program, I'm gonna talk to the steps before me getting clean to my addiction, because this story could help you. Yeah, somebody sure. Watching this motherfucker right here is going through what I'm going through, and I'm gonna tell you something.
That's why I want to kind of get a little in depth.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't real with myself. It took a long time to be real with myself. And you see me now. I was fly just like this, popping them fucking pills and shit like that. Nobody knew. Look, you see Mike. His brother's my best friend. Yeah. And he will know. Nobody knew, bro. Nobody knew. Cause I'm gonna tell you why. My hustle was bigger than my fucking addiction. Yeah. Period. So I know how to make my money, and then I go ahead and get high and take care of my bills and stuff like that. So thank God, because see what it is, and this is what I realized is seeing people in Kensington and stuff like that. Sometimes their addiction overweighs their hustle. Yeah. And that's a bad joint. So I got lucky that I seen my father die from an overdose, accidental overdose, and stuff like that. Yeah. And then I had to be real with myself, because it's like fentanyl is no different than Percocet. It's like right there, you know? It's like brother and sister type shit. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't want to be a statistic, so I had to be real with myself. So I went to the free clinic myself, walked in there, like, I got a physical and I got a problem. So they put me in this Suboxone program. I did that. And then, like, what happened with that, I started manipulating that shit, bro. Cause they was monitoring me, but then I'll take the pills 2-3 days, take Suboxone 2-3 days. So I think I'm doing something with myself. I'm like, I ain't taking them every day. So then I'm like, I gotta do better. So I didn't know. Then my kid's mom one time. I remember this shit. She told me one time that the kids seen me get high one time, and I was like, I gotta do better. I want to do better. So it took in me to be real with my mom.
That was gonna be one of my questions too. Is like, what was that moment that made you wake up and was like, yo, I gotta. Like, what was that moment that made you go to Allegheny and Tulip and
I'm good there too. I said, bro, you know what a pill look like? Come on. You see how big I am, right?
I know.
So I used to look at this fucking pill. Like, how the fuck did this pill got a hold of my life, bro?
Yeah.
Like, how? I can't go to sleep without knowing if I'm going to find one in the morning.
Yeah.
So I can function. That's not the way I wanted to be, bro. I didn't want to wake up and like, damn, I ain't going out today because I ain't got no perks.
Yeah.
I can't make no money. So at that time, I thought I could only make money with perks in my system. At that time, I used to think I could only go to the flea market with perks in my system because I felt like the perks was giving me a boost. I'm gonna go get perked up and I'm gonna sell 1,000 boxes.
Yeah.
That was my. And then I was trying to get myself out of it. So I'm like, then let me get off the perks. Let me try some Adderall.
No shit.
I tried the Adderall. The Adderall, that shit's scary, bro. Like people don't understand. Like, see, perks graduates to dope, right?
Yeah.
Adderall graduates to what? Meth. You don't want that. So, thank God I learned that shit quick.
Yeah.
Cause like them motherfuckers Adderall, cause that shit graduates to meth quick if you can't afford this shit. You can't find this shit. So thank God I didn't go that way. Then the hardest thing was being real with my mom, like your mom, cause my mom losing her husband through an accidental OD, similar to the shit that I'm battling. Like she don't want to lose her son too.
Yeah.
So mom would listen to the radio, have fucking all these radio rehabs going. I didn't have medical. I had bread. I had a lot of bread. Spending $30,000 a month on fucking pills, bro. Like, bro, that's fucking sickening, bro. Blocking my blessings.
I didn't know it was that deep, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You said, how much you spending on pills alone?
Man, listen, it's a lot. Just know that I'm paying that shit back right now.
Oh my God.
So these fucking pills had a whole light chokehold of my life, and then I had to be real with my mom. My mom had the program. I didn't have no medical, so I had to weigh the options. So I'm like, damn, I'm spending all this money. Why not pay for the rehab? I can do it one time. But then I'm like, damn, why I pay for it and play it? Like, I don't even take it serious and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I know I could afford it. You feel me? So I'm calling different rehab. They wanted $30,000. I didn't want to be in a fucked up environment. I wanted to be treated right. I wanted the best treatment because I could afford it at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I don't want to spend $30,000 though. Then I'm like, damn, I do you don't. Because when it comes for you, when it be for us, we don't want to spend it. So I'm like, nah, but if I get high, I'll spend it. But it don't seem like it because I'm spending it in
little chunks.
Little increments.
Little
you know
increments,
what I'm saying? So
not one big ass chunk.
yeah, so you see that 20 racks, you like 20, 30, you like, nah. So long story short, mom had all them joints calling me. I used to get my barber at the time was Jake the Barber. Shout out to Jake. Jake a great dude, man. Yeah. So Jake changed my life. I'm gonna tell you why Jake changed my life. So I used to not like going to Jake the Barber sometimes high on perks because I used to be cutting my hair and he'd be like, yo, you on that shit again, huh?
Oh, he'd come at you about it.
He'd be grinding me up because Jake had his little battles in life too. So
Shout out to Jake, man. Shout out to Jake, man.
So long story short, so he's like, oh, you on that shit. So I used to try to not get high before I go to Jake so I could have, so he had to grind me up. So one time sitting there and I'm like, damn, bro, man, I'm trying to get right. He said, what you mean? I said, trying to find a program. I can't find it. They went 20 racks, 15,000. And he was like, yo, call Ray. Ray's the savior. God's good, man. God put Ray in my life. It's Ray saved my life. So he like called Ray. Ray was a customer of mine with my service.
Okay.
So he like, Ray run a rehab. I said,
Ray run a rehab.
Like,
so Ray's purchasing the cable service at the time, right?
Ray was a customer.
Service.
Yeah.
All right.
So I called Ray. I said, look, Ray. I said, I'm battling. I'm trying to get right. Jake told me to call you and say you can help me. I'm trying to get in the program. They want 20. He said, I got a bed for you when you're ready. He said, when you ready, you let me know when you ready. I got a bed for you. I remember that was like a Friday, so I said, I'll be there Monday. Look how God works and how the devil works too. So Monday come around, I'm getting ready and prepared. So mind you, of course I gotta get through the weekend. I gotta get high through the weekend. So I'm measuring my shit. Yeah. Now I'm measuring like, damn, I might be done. Monday come, I had an emergency with my daughter. My daughter did some it was something with school that I couldn't get to the program.
We couldn't go straight to the program.
I couldn't go to the program. I had to take care of my daughter. But it was something. It was a stressful situation. This was the most pills I took in my life this day. Cause I don't know. Cause I guess it was a lot of anxiety and me wanting to get right.
Yeah.
And then having that roadblock and something what happened with my daughter, it wasn't that real serious. It was like a school matter or whatever. That blocked me. Is like that gave me a little bit depression.
Yeah.
Cause I wanted to get the shit right. And I remember I had bought 100 tons, and that's it. I down 100 tons that day, bro. And that Monday, I remember that Monday, and I ended up going to the program that Wednesday. So I had to get through Monday, Tuesday. So when I came home, I went to the program. Oh man, Ray saved me. And then one thing about Ray made it comfortable for me because Ray knew my situation. Like I said, I got a lot of love for Ray, man. Ray knew my situation, me being a businessman, and me having businesses, and he knowing that me going to the rehab to get clean was going to probably put a weight on my business because I was the one-man show.
Well, yeah, I mean, you kind of go through that feeling of embarrassment where you're like, do I call my cutty, like my customer?
Yeah, I can't sit there to my customers I'm in rehab, so yeah. What Ray did was like, June.
But the fact that you called Ray, who was also a customer, like that take a lot. Like it take a lot.
Yeah, it take a lot. Yeah, the hardest one was to swallow was to tell my mom, man. That was the biggest one because like I never wanted to try to disappoint her and stuff like that. And like I know I disappointed my mom plenty of times growing up because I was not the best child. I mean, I tried my best. Like,
well, I get it. I mean, she had just lost home to a similar situation. You know, an accidental overdose. And
so I was just trying to get right, and then I didn't want to be statistic. Can you imagine my mom losing me after losing tone? It's the same shit, bro. Come on, bro. Right now, so like, and then you know what's crazy? You wanna know what the? I'll tell you how God crazy.
What's that?
My room in the rehab. It's Tulip and Allegheny, right?
Tulip and Allegheny, yeah.
Yeah, Deacon Point. If you need a spot, listen real quick before I get to the next one. If you battling what I was battling, bro, y'all need help. Listen, all anonymous, on God. On God. I don't give a fuck. I will not tell nobody, your mom, your sister, your cousin. If you need help, I'll keep it anonymous. I'll get you a bed, bro. I'll sponsor you. I'll sponsor you. You know what's crazy? I don't even do NA classes, AA classes. I don't do none of that shit, bro. Because I felt like I'm sorry, but I didn't feel like I was an addict. I felt like I liked this shit. Not that I was addicted, because addicts battle this shit every day. I don't battle that shit. Yeah. You can put a perk right there, I don't want it.
Yeah.
An addict would want it. That's my personal opinion. You know what I mean? And that's just, I feel as though I just like the shit at that time.
No, real shit though, just to reiterate, if you battling addiction, if you got something going on.
I'm here, I can help you. I got sources, I can help
connections.
One day at a time, man. All I told myself, this is exactly what I told myself, I give you this advice, I'm not gonna take a perk today.
Yeah.
And one day turned into 2, 2 turned to 4, 4 turned to 6. And so forth, you know? So, one day at a time, man, when you really say one day at a time, but like when I was dealing that shit, when I was saying God is good, because the room that they gave me in the rehab, when I looked out the window, I could see my mom's job.
Oh, shit.
So my mom was never very far from me when I was there. And then like when I needed something, my mom gave me this thing, I still got to this day. She said the best choice she made today was the best choice. And I never looked back. That was January 27th. I got clean. It's about to be 4 fucking years come January that I ain't take a perk. I ain't take a perk. I smoke weed. To each his own. Yeah. We all do, you know what I mean? Not we all do, but I mean, I do what do for me, but...
I personally never gone through a withdrawal for marijuana, you know what I'm saying? I never really had no
I might have a little attitude.
I might get hungry afterwards.
But Cat Williams say the weed got that one ingredient. I'm gonna tell you what Cat Williams said. That one ingredient, once you smoke it, your bills could be right in front of your face. You about to face eviction, you smoke a blunt. Man, fuck it.
Fuck them goddamn bills.
Fuck that shit.
It's called fuck it. It's an ingredient in the marijuana and it's called fuck it.
So that's what gets through my life, because I've been through a lot of adversity. Yeah. And if it wasn't for the weed, because like I tell myself I'm a strong-minded person.
Yeah.
I've been through a lot of adversity. If it wasn't for weed, I probably would have blew my brains out, because like last year I had a fire in my business. I have a lot of personal shit going on. I lost my mother. I have a lot of family issues and stuff like that. Like I said, people want this life, man. This life ain't easy because it's really lonely on top sometimes. Like, cause you have to, you know how you graduate school sometimes and people get left behind?
Yeah.
And you go to college or high school, people go to different, that's life. So if you want to graduate in life, some people gotta get left behind.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you step into a different university, whether it's the business world and stuff like that. I
can't bring everybody with you.
Not
man.
everybody gonna go with you, and I had to learn it the fucking hard way, bro.
Yeah.
And like, it's to this day, it's still sad that some of the friends that I lost are some of the betrayals that I dealt with over the years and stuff like that over a fucking green piece of paper, bro. Like,
and sometimes it can come out of thin air. The hate for you come out of the thin air.
But like, somebody told me that they always did. If you just found out they hated you, they always hated you. Like, let's know that. Like, so if you don't like me, that means you always didn't like me.
Yeah. That's a demon that you're battling.
Yeah, so
clearly.
I have no problems with nobody.
Yeah,
I can't have problems with nobody because I'm gonna tell you one thing: drama makes no money. Drama, because if I gotta worry about the drama, I can't sit there I can't sit there in the business deal. Yeah. I can't sit there and worry about business because now I gotta worry about the bullshit that's going on. Nah, I got enough drama in my life. Yeah. I don't need no outside drama. Plus, you know what I mean, I'd rather make money with you than be against you. Let's go do it. Like, fuck, I need problems with anybody. There's enough money out here for everybody, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any problems, but I don't have a problem with having a problem neither.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, don't get it fucked up. We can change this shit real quick. Don't get it fucked up. Like,
no, because we still from where we from. Yeah. And we still carry ourselves a certain way. But I've been through a lot of things in my life, and
I hear that.
Even with certain positions that I've held, I can still walk around certain neighborhoods because of the love and the respect that I give to the world, and it reciprocates.
Back.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they know.
Even in the midst of all the hate and all the, I love you, man.
I love you too. You hate me? Guess what?
You don't even know.
Yeah, some people.
But at the end of the day, I don't have a lot of problems, but I'm okay with having a problem. You know what I'm saying? And even like 50 Cent kind of taught me that in a sense, where Oprah didn't like him, right? He wrote it in his book. Shout out to 50. He wrote Hustle Hard in his book. He said, Oprah Winfrey. He's like, yo, Oprah don't like me. Like, you know, he ran into Gail, her friend, the lady Gail. He's like, yo, Oprah don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? With like, you know what I mean? And she was like, he told, long story short, he told Gail to tell Oprah, look, if we can't be friends, why don't we just be enemies?
Right. Right. Fuck it.
Well, maybe
so the problems sometimes,
but that only applies. It applied to. Because she had a platform. Yeah. He's obviously trying to climb and grow. He's like, yo, you don't want to be my friend? At least make me an enemy. And if you could shine some light. Some of these dudes want to be enemies and don't even have nothing to offer.
You know what's crazy? You see that? I never really pictured it like that. Like, cause you know, people probably mad at me because they see what I got going on. I sit there, like what Fast said, saying your name would do good for you than it would do for me. Facts.
Yeah.
Fab said that shit. He said, yeah, saying your name would do better.
If I said your name, it'll be doing you a favor.
Facts. Yeah, so fuck you. How about
if it's fuck me, then it's fuck you.
Facts.
No bullshit.
But at the end of the day, I don't got no problem with you. But if you got a problem with me, it just sound like
that's okay.
It's better help. It's better help. It's better help. There's an app on Apple.
I'm sure there's an app for that.
No. It's an app on Apple. If you're having problems with people for unnecessary, you're mad because you're waking up every day.
So the thing is, because at the end of the day, when I wake up, I don't think about you. I think about my wife, my kids, the goals, my dreams, my bank account. I think about, like, I'm just so on a mission that, like, I don't even.
I'm mad that we giving y'all time now.
Yeah,
fuck y'all. I mean, let's talk about that.
Let's go to a different lane. Because
y'all don't deserve this camera time right here. Fuck y'all. Y'all hating. How about it? Fuck you. How about that?
If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. Just
man.
Know that, man.
Just like Kevin Hart. Fuck you, Tom.
I want to go into starting a business, right? How did you get into business, man? Like, what made you want to start your own thing instead of working with somebody?
All right, so how you say? As a kid, I always became, like, every job I always became the master. Like, as a kid, everything I put my mind to, I mastered. Yeah. So when it graduated to where I had a job. So when I became a job, I'll be the weakest link. I'm like, damn. So I learned quick that the more you know, the more valuable you are in life.
Yeah.
So I always knew that I couldn't really work for nobody, bro. I will work for you. I'll be the best employee, but after I get to that statue, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I'll be bored. I don't.
Especially if there's no room for growth.
Right. Yeah. I'm a manager in 6 months. What the fuck? What else is? I can't own it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So what else you gonna do for me? So I knew I always was better. So I always had a job, but I always had side hustles. You knew I was. Yeah. I worked at the bakery. I was renting cars. I was selling cars.
You got me a job at the bakery.
Yeah, I got everybody a job at the bakery.
Was that the Edmonds joint, right?
Metropolitan.
Was it right off of? No, I didn't work at that one. I don't think I worked at that one.
You were running terminal.
No, I was at Michael's Bakery off of Rising Sun in Adams. That's another joint.
No, but I worked at a bakery, Metropolitan.
Yeah, I remember. All right, go ahead.
So that joint, I had everybody a job there. That's how I thought everybody.
I think at one point you offered to see if you can get me a job there. That's what that was.
So I got there. About one thing, I learned the business quick. I was a manager. Yeah. I worked 6 hours, and then I had the whole day to myself. So I was renting property, selling cars, trying to make ends meet, selling little drugs here and there, at that time. Cause I didn't find the business. Then I got fired. I'm gonna say, oh my God, I tell you, I got fired, bro. So they made me a manager to a department that was fucked up. I fixed the department, right? I called them cancer. It was one dumbass employee that one employee, they start spreading. They start getting to everybody here. So you're gonna get rid of them dumbass employees that's bad and then fuck up all your employees. So I fired the one bull, fired the other bull, I started firing niggas 20 years in. Fuck it, you gotta go. You fucking up what I got going on. Yeah. Fixed the situation, had no issues. 2 years later, they fired me. We're doing away with your position because we feel as though that they can manage themselves. I fired myself.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I really fired my fucking self.
Yeah, it's like you created the cure to the point they didn't need you.
But I'm gonna tell you the curse on that too. So I was a little, I was bummed because that was a company that I was out of prison and that was one of the company I was getting paid, gave me good decent money at the time. And I was a little bummed out because it was times that I could have went to a family function and I chose to go to work. I say that to say this, we put a lot of things in the back burner for work and how they shitted on me. There's a lot of times that I slept 2-3 hours to go back to work to make this man rich. This motherfucker's making millions of dollars for bread, bro. Yeah. He ain't give a fuck. He's sleeping cozy. I got 3-4 hours, probably down there crashing and shit like that to deliver his fucking bread. So when he fired me, damn. And they didn't even fire me. They called it laid off. They did away with the position. So what they had to do, because they couldn't fire me because they couldn't find a way to fire me because everything was done. Yeah. So they owed me all my vacation time, my PTO. So I walked away with 10, 15 bands, like 10 bands. Okay. So I'm like, that's cool. I could do something with this shit.
They bought you out, but you was able to walk away with something.
Yeah, walking away with something.
You already hustling though. So you give me 10, 15 bands.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
do something with it. I never look back. So I collect the unemployment. Yeah. And then when motherfuckers do unemployment, what they do? They go get an under table job, right?
Yeah. You start milking it.
So I start getting an under table job. Got this 15 bands, working, delivering car parts. Yeah. Under the table, whatever. Yeah. I seen this fat motherfucker. I don't want to say his nigga. I don't give a fuck. I ain't saying his name. I seen this fat motherfucker making money and shit. I'm like, man, I need a part of that shit. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know what he was doing. So when I found out he was doing, I was like, damn, I just need parts of his shit. If he making all that money, I just 1%, 10% of what he making of his customers. So I became he had a monopoly in the city on what he was doing. So I became his competition. Mm-hmm. So, and that's why I was still working, and I just started putting my business out there, servicing out there. So he's charging 20, I'm charging 18. I'm gonna fuck $2.
Yeah, for real. That's the way the economy works. You know what I'm saying?
So but it ain't even about that, because if you look at this Papi Store right here, you got Scott next to Sherman. Yeah. You got a regular arrested Prego. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Two brands can coexist underneath the economy. That's how the economy works.
You got Comcast, Verizon.
Yeah, Lamborghini and Ferrari. They
facts. So this motherfucker got a monopoly. I said I need people to second guess this shit and go with my shit. Yeah. Because if you don't, so boom. So that's exactly what I did. So started pushing my shit, marketing my shit. I was working at the same time. I had a Honda. I still got this motherfucking Honda, bro. I had a fucking Honda. I bought it on monitor, put a little Hooks TV, we ain't had no hotspots on our phone at that time, so you had to compromise.
Yeah.
So I bought a little Netgear little pocket internet
Router, yeah.
in my car. I pull up and show you what I offer.
I mean, it's nothing new under the sun. It's not what you do, but how it's done.
Yeah, it ain't nothing nobody been through. That's why I don't have sympathy for a lot of people, because like people be like, oh, you don't have no, I don't have sympathy because y'all got the same 24 I do. Yeah, everybody got the same 24 I do.
No, that's a fact.
I was
What
hooked
you
to
do with
perks.
yours is
I was hooked to drugs. Some people hooked to drugs. So why should I have sympathy for you?
I mean, perfect example is that, like, even when you got fired from the bakery, you know, they gave you the 10, 15. You didn't stop there. It's not like, oh man, I got fired from my job. Nah,
I could have took that and bought a half a brick.
Yeah, right.
I could have went right to the streets.
Yeah.
But no, I ain't do that.
He was like, nah, I'm gonna go get me an under the table gig. I'm gonna take this 10, 15 and invest it into the cable company because I see him over there. He getting it. I'm like,
yeah, I need parts.
Yeah.
That's like seeing this Papi Store making $1 million a day. You be like, oh, I need my
parts.
store right across the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need second guess this shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man, because that's exactly what Lamborghini did. You know, Lamborghini used to work for Ferrari.
And you know, Lamborghini was a tractor company at first. They sold tractors. And now they sell cars.
Yeah. That shit's crazy.
You only gotta be right one time. Jay-Z said that shit only one time.
That's a fact.
You have a bunch of doors there, and you got one set of key. That key is to a lock.
That's
and
a
you gotta
fact.
keep trying that shit. That's it, bro. That's it. This is success. That's the best revenge. So, like I said, if you hating on us, just know you're gonna watch us succeed. So, be big mad.
But let me ask you this, right? Because you talked about the flea markets and the auctions, right? How did those jobs prepare you for the work you're doing now? Like even the bakery, how did that shit prepare you for like what you're doing now? You know what I mean?
What prepared me a lot was the work ethic. So like having a great work ethic at a young age. So like a lot of these kids are 20 years old just having their first job.
Yeah.
I had my first job 13, 14, so I had a great work ethic.
Yeah.
So that helped me master all the jobs I had. If I was in Rite Aid, when I worked at Rite Aid, I became like the assistant manager. When I worked at the bakery 6 months, I was a manager. So I already knew how to manage. I already managed 4 different companies already before I managed my own. But what they didn't teach us was the state paperwork,
the
taxes,
the legalities behind.
Yeah, because we don't know that. I thought I'm running the business, and hey, the money's going in my bank account.
No.
And that's it. They was about to close my account, talking about, hey, you can't be running the business in a personal account. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, I mean, even if like you selling T-shirts, you gotta have like a sales tax ID.
Yeah, it's crazy, but they don't teach us that in school, man. They don't teach us that. That's why we're doing this here now to show you that, man. It's ways to get it, man.
But what was the hardest thing about starting a business, like for you, you know, and how did you even get past it?
It's just taking that risk, like sitting there, like, so that's about anything. Risk in life is, all right, how I started this was, it's like anything.
Yeah.
You sell, like, all right, I ran this bull that had the service. He told me about it. All my friends bought it through him. They bought it off him. I'm like, damn, putting all this money in his motherfucking pocket.
Yeah.
How can I sell that shit?
Yeah.
Because they come to my crib watching the football games and shit like that. Like, yo, where you get that service from? Oh, main man in Jersey. So I said, damn, I just sent 20 people to him.
Yeah.
I said, nah, I gotta find a way to sell this shit. So that was the risk. Once I found it was money in it, then I did it. I said anything.
Yeah.
So the hardest part of starting the business is just starting and then learning. If you would have gave me a fire stick 5 years ago, I wouldn't know what to do with that shit. I had to learn this shit. It was a whole new language. I was falling asleep with the laptop on my chest, watching different other platforms, seeing what they got. What is it that I could do different so I can make money? Because at the end of the day, the person that's different make the most money.
Yeah. But it sounds like you just utilize the resources that was already around you to help learn. Like for me, the biggest thing is like YouTube. I YouTube
everything.
I learned how to change my brakes watching YouTube.
Yeah.
I learned how to edit.
Look at that.
YouTube University. I'm currently working on my degree.
Same thing.
Now.
I got my degree at YouTube University. That's my success story. I owe a lot of my shit to motivation videos every morning because when you don't got that person to push you, you get pushed yourself. So you listen to like Eric Thomas, Les Brown,
all those guys, Jim Rohn,
Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
I got some Gary V. Oh
Gary
my God,
V.
Gary V gets you to be like, man, fuck your parents and shit like that.
I like Gary V.
Yeah,
He cursing people out like, man, fuck that. That idea's terrible. Come on over here, do this, that, and the fucking third.
He say, go to fucking Vegas and go eat shit for 5 years and go chase your career.
Yeah.
And it's true though, because like you don't want to live your life not what if, you know? The most valuable place, what's the most valuable place in the world?
Maybe your brain? I don't know. Go ahead.
The cemetery.
Oh.
Where all the dreams die at. Ooh. You know how many fucking dreams are in the cemetery right now, bro?
That was hard as nails, cuz.
The cemetery. There's people that's out of inventions.
Yeah.
The cure of cancer might be there. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So like, live your life, bro. Live your dreams. If you got something to live for, man, don't be in that deathbed being like, damn, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. That's why all your demons come up, bro. Because that's when you live with regret.
And you know it's crazy, right? Because you got a lot of things that most people would be regretful for, right? Like being going through your addiction, going through the prison, just growing up in the slums and whatnot. Like, but you carry that with you through your entrepreneurial path.
That's
right?
my battle, bro.
Yeah, like
I gotta turn that to motivation.
Yeah, well, that was actually my next question was like, you know, what keeps you motivated even when life gets hard? You know what I'm saying? What's your biggest?
I'm gonna
motivation?
tell you what's motivation, man. Like I said, I was addicted to pills.
Yeah.
I could drive down Kennington. That's my motivation right there. Cause that could be easily me or you. We're one. You watching this motherfucker right here. We're one bad decision from being on Kennington. We buy one bag of dope, we shoot that shit on our arm, we're there next week. I promise you.
No, that's a fact.
That's all. One bad decision. So that's my motivation right there. And knowing that I got potential. I could do anything. If a human did it, I could do it.
Yeah.
That's that real shit. If a human do it, I could do it. I just gotta learn it. I can't do it right there, but I'm pretty sure I could figure this shit out. That's my mindset. So
how do you handle the pressure of being an entrepreneur and staying focused on your goals? There's a lot of distractions.
Yeah, it's a lot. It could be hard. I do things different. I like to have my time at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's because everybody's asleep. It's quiet. I can sit there and I can hear like the world. You can really hear the world because like these times right now, people are up, distractions. Phone calls getting pulled here, getting there. So like, and then you gotta be mindful, like, not everybody has the best interest in you too.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing of being an entrepreneur, successful, or whatever the case may be, is that like, the ones that tell you that they happy for you might not be happy for you. And the ones that say they're gonna support you ain't the ones that gonna support you. Yeah. It be the strangers, you know that?
Yeah.
You know that?
I know that.
You know that firsthand.
You know I know that.
The strangers, listen, I got more customers in California than I have in Pennsylvania. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't live in Cali. But like the strangers, and that's the hard part, is trying to be real with yourself and be like, damn, who's really for me and who's not for me? That's the hardest part of being an entrepreneur, because you got to question everything. If they're not there from day one, like if I just met you, I got to question everything about you for the next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't know what your motive is.
Yeah, and then we come from a city that's just kind of full of like, you know, grimy, thirsty, hungry, like people that's
and
like,
I've been through that.
And that aggressive mentality in the city of Philly, you know. So it makes sense. Like I question everybody too.
Like, what you doing around me? Like, motherfucker call you for 6 months. You ain't seen man, your homie last year and the whole year. He call you. Yo, can I come over? What you want to come over for?
Yeah. Like you must see with something you like over here, like,
right.
You know.
And then you got question niggas because you got a nice family at home, beautiful wife and stuff like that. So these motherfuckers is trying to take what you got.
I'm gonna keep it real. I learned that early on, bro. You know, I married a good woman. You know what I'm saying? Cook, clean, she take care of the house and the kids and all that. And you know, I have no problem bringing my money home to her. You know what I'm saying?
With me, man.
Like, here, bow, that's you.
Behind every strong man is what?
A stronger woman.
You play chess? What's the most important piece of the board?
Man, the queen can make any move in the goddamn game, bro.
All right, and
I respect it.
And that's life.
I hold my wife. I've done it for a while. I've been my wife 17 years, right?
How old are you?
I'm 33. That's my Jesus year.
Half his years, half his life. He's been more than half his life. He's been married. God bless him.
I chose her.
You and your wife, bro.
I chose her over the streets a lot.
You have to, though.
I chose her over my friends a lot. I chose her over a lot of things.
I'm gonna fuck your head up because you know this.
Yeah.
The most important person in your life is the person you lay down with.
Yeah.
They're vulnerable. When you close them eyes, you don't know if she's on top of you ready to blow your brains out. You're the most vulnerable place in the world, so you gotta trust your wife. Mm-hmm. If you're laying next to somebody and you're sleeping with your eyes closed, nah, get the fuck out of there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, real shit, because that's not it. You're vulnerable, so like that's a great place to be at. Yeah. And that's how I feel too with mine. Like, I'm good. I'm grateful for mine, man. Like, mine's like do the extra mile. It ain't even, that's just, I ain't gonna say the extra mile because that's just how she is. Because there's nothing extra about it. That's just come naturally.
Absolutely.
So when you find somebody that do something naturally, effortlessly for you as a woman, you take that. I had women out there that was doing. You could tell they were fake. They were fake. They trying to cook. They trying to get this shit done. I had one bitch tell me one time, serve your own food. Bitch, no. I'm feeding this house. I'm the one pay all the bills in this motherfucking house. You talking about I gotta serve my food. How about, I'm gonna tell you a real true story. This shit is crazy. This bitch like, she's like, I cook. I said, all right, you wanna serve me? No, you can serve you. I said, nah, I'm gonna order food. I swear to God, I order food.
Oh, shit.
That bitch had a hot meal there. Cause I didn't want to serve myself. I order food, bitch. Like, fuck you. I'm a man. You know.
He's like, I'm gonna make a point today.
Yeah, my mom taught me.
No, I understand.
I sat down on the table. I got up. My mom took my plate. I didn't take my plate to the sink. My mom took our plate to the sink. Yeah. That's the way I was raised, and that's the way.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things, certain roles that every household has like a little difference in their role playing. But like me, I'll take out the trash.
No, gender roles.
I walk the dog. Right, and I don't know if we call it gender roles, but yeah, like.
But we a man, like. You're not gonna let your wife change the brakes.
Nah.
All right, then.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
But you gonna let her cook?
Yeah, I let her cook. Yeah,
all right, yeah.
And even certain days, like I'll be in that joint with her, just learning something. Like, hey, what you? Oh, that's how you do that. My wife kicked
me out. I'm gonna be over. Get the fuck out of here. Leave me alone. I'm in my comfort zone, playing music on. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to the wives, man.
Shout out to the wives, man. If you got a lady in your life, man, tell her you love her, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, if you gotta sleep with your eyes closed, you gotta sleep with your eyes closed, man. You gotta have a peaceful sleep. If that shit not peaceful, man, get the fuck out of there, man.
Get the fuck out of there, man. Or grow together. I mean, that's what a lot of me and what my wife did. I don't want to get too much into it, but like, I've been with my wife for 17 years.
Y'all got raised together.
We raised each other in a sense. She knows me like the back of my hand. I know her. And those gender roles that you kind of talk about, it came natural. You know what I'm saying? In my household, to where everything just kind of in sync.
I remember when y'all lived on 3rd Street. You know what I mean? At the time, listen, like I said, I know Mike when Mike ain't had on here. I know Mike when, listen.
This is before Prophet came in.
Yeah, I call him Mike. Yeah, my bad.
No, you good. I ain't even correct you. I just.
Before Prophet.
Just a couple last 2 questions, right? So looking back and forward, right? When you think about everything you've been through, what are you most proud of, man? What are you most proud of? And what's next for you? What goals do you have for the future? Right?
What I'm proud of, that's a good question because it's hard. Like I never really like toot my own horn. Like I know what I could do, but I never sat there and say like I make milestones. I set goals and I accomplish them, but I never sat there and like celebrate them.
Yeah.
I never celebrated my goals where I made certain milestones. Like even when I got addicted to purse, when I got clean, other people celebrated that for me. Yeah. I never sat there and say, I'm gonna take January 27th and I'm gonna ball out. I'm gonna make this. I just don't know how, bro. I really don't. I don't know how to sit there and say I'm proud of myself. Like I hear other people say I'm proud of you. Like, you came from here. I don't know how to sit there and say I'm proud of myself, bro. I don't know. I don't think I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm done because I don't think if I sit there and say I'm proud of myself now, I'm done.
Yeah.
That means that the job is done.
Right. It ain't never done.
The job ain't done yet.
Yeah.
So I can't sit there and say I'm proud of myself if I'm still going. So I really, like, I overcame a lot of stuff that I didn't think I was going to overcome. I'm proud of that. And I'm proud that I had the family and the support that I had around me to be overcome some of the situations that I came. And I'm proud that, like I said, the people around me didn't really give up on me. Like some of the family members that I love and the friends that I had, they didn't give up on me. And some of them seen more potential in myself than I seen in myself. And those are the ones that I love the most. Like you used to tell me, we give each other potential. We used to think around each other. You, your brother, my cousin Jessica, my wife, like certain people that I can sit there and say like, damn, they pushed me to be a better person. So that's why I'm proud of the people around me that help getting me to be a better person. Because a lot of stuff ain't through me. God do a lot of stuff too. I can't take a lot of shit too. I can't take that from
I know the feeling. One door closes, another door opens.
Right.
The universe, the stars just start aligning.
I had a fire in my business last year. I couldn't even. I had to keep going. Cause like, what I'm gonna do? Cry about it? Can't cry with spilled milk. Wipe it up around here.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of the father that I'm trying to become. Cause I'm not perfect. I want to be a better father to my kids, and I'm proud of a lot of the adversity. I can't say I'm proud of it because I had to get through it. Cause if I didn't get through it, I would have still been through it.
Yeah, we kind of never ending on working on ourselves, and I know I am. I ain't like I'm perfect.
When I say I'm proud, I'm proud of that I got through all that shit.
Yeah,
I am alive and able to talk to you and talk to these people, and hopefully somebody got the message and can sit there, and hopefully somebody's 6 months from now be like, June, I'm 6 months clean because I heard your story. Like I had that.
And you know the thing is that this ain't even half the story. You know.
No, this ain't shit, bro.
We
ain't touching no businesses, flea markets. I got so much story, bro. But
no, I know.
We can do a part two. We can do a part two. We can do a part two.
We
can do a part two because like this shit is like.
We should. Even when you get your podcast up and running, like make sure
I'm gonna sit down with you and do this part two of this one, bro. Like, cause I'm gonna finish this one with you. And
I would love it.
Cause like this shit right here, I needed this like therapy.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually like I got a bunch of other.
I got been through some shit, man.
No bullshit, cuz I got a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get through it. We didn't get through it.
Man,
but
listen.
look, your story is so inspiring. Your story is real. You know, I'm proud to have had to sit down with you. I mean, how many times have I asked you to come?
Yeah,
I don't take nothing personal. Look, I don't have a problem with having a problem.
Yeah, he really don't. Cause I was like, Mike, I can't. And you know, I'm a big Cowboy fan. It's like, what time is it now? It's 2, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
The Cowboys are playing, but thank God they suck. Listen, that's why I gave Mike my time. I'd rather give Mike my time than the fucking Cowboys because they fucking suck right now. But it's cool. Fuck the Eagles too. So
no,
shout out to the bum ass Eagles. Yeah.
Look, man, I'm trying to get this outro out smooth without Jazzy Jeff kicking him the fuck out the door like French Prince.
He said you gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here.
All that Eagles talk. You know what I'm saying?
But we're gonna do definitely a part 2 of this shit. Like, stay tuned because like I got a lot to talk about, and it's not just about. Just about motivation, inspiring.
Yeah, for sure.
And just like my story, because a lot of people don't know what I've been through, and they think that this life is easy. It's not. This life is not the fuck easy. You gotta wake up every day and gotta want it. And some days I don't want it, and you gotta. Those days are the days that count when you do go for it. And it's like when you work out, you be like, damn, I'm glad I went to the gym.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Same mindset.
That's a fact. Well, look, again, I want to thank you for trusting me. You know what I'm saying? Trusting the Papi Store with your story, and you know, anybody that wants to be a guest on here, just know I'm gonna do everything I can to make you look good and get your story
you
out
look
there.
good. I look fucked up when I came in. Tighten me up.
Shout out to the makeup artist in the back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to. No, we good.
Shout out, listen, stay blessed. Success over revenge. The Papi Store for having me here. Shout out to the Papi Store, my man Vic Colombiano. Not too sorry.
Yeah.
And listen, if you're in town, stop by, show love, man.
Absolutely.
Stop by and say, Vic, what's up, Vic? I mean, buy a soda, it don't cost nothing. Like, jump off 95, bridge exit. Yeah. You right there, so no excuses.
No excuses. Make sure you go on www.thepapistore.com to check out all the latest ciphers that we've did, all the solo performances, any of the interviews. We also got the merchandise on the website as well. If you like this shirt, we got them in a variety of colors. You can also pre-order your baseball jersey, right? The Hustler 215 baseball jersey. You can pre-order it today, right? Get on the list, and by the end of, I believe, by the end of February, if I got a nice amount of list, I'll place that order for us and whatnot, and then we'll all get our jerseys together. But real quick though, make sure you follow June, man. His story is real. It's inspiring, man. If you're going through something out there, just know you're not alone, man. We're gonna definitely come back for part 2 so we can dig even deeper to the
shit deep, man.
to some of the decisions that he made and some of the goals he has and whatnot. Again, I do want to thank you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you. Thank you for having
me. I love you, cuz.
I love you,
know
too.
What I'm saying?
I love
you. Thank you for
Tell the
coming
family
through.
and see what's up.
Nah, I will. You already know. Thank you for coming through, man. Again, like
You
you
could be
said,
anywhere in the world, but you right here, baby.
you at the Papi Store, man. Make
That's
sure
it.
you go ahead and grab a bag of chips, get yourself a Gatorade. You know what I'm saying?
But make sure you bring more than $2 because the dollar ain't gonna get you nothing.
That's a fact, man. You might be able to get 2 Lucy's if you get into that. Maybe. But we out of here, man.
Have a blessing.
I got a call from the plug at the Papi Store. He needs some bars. I'm like, Prophet, you know I don't sell candy. How bizarre. I pull up to the bodega like a player. You know you see it. Wait, Papi Store, Bazaar, Bodega? How convenient. Anyway, Pop like, Izzo, tell me what you need. Let me get some turkey bacon and $1 worth of cheese. That's cold for I need a gig. But he know what I said. Cause Papi used to putting cats on top of the bread. I don't even rap like that, but I always wanted to. And I'm aware this is only a cipher, don't mean to trouble you.
No need of holding grudges, but if it
Wasn't
wasn't
a
a
competition, then it wouldn't be no judges. So I'm leaving with a W. Most of you leaving with nothing, but I got something for some of you. The summer league is over, they was better off subbing you. Suddenly these sucker MCs about to suffocate. If you ain't wanna suffer, then you shouldn't have let them summon you.